Hi. As Aaron said, I'm Nick, and I've heard a few people say that today when I've just met them, oh, you're the email lady. Yeah, that's me, I'm the email lady. I try to tone it down, but I get a bit happy sometimes, so I'm sending them all off to you guys. So this is TriPoneke IronMaori, and I think this kōrero here, e hala takitoa he takitahi, he tōtaki tini, is so true. I think all the things that I've done in preparing for IronMaori and turning up at the races, getting through the races, has been because of all the people I've had around me. And even continuing to be motivated is because of my friends and whānau that are there doing it with me. I wouldn't want to go through some of the pain by myself. We've got up here, this is us in, last year at registrations the night before. I was stressing out because everyone had had dinner and I hadn't, and it was getting a bit late. This is us, some of us, last year at the Armstrong running race. There was some that did the half marathon, some that did the 10K, with our kids doing the magic mile. And this is my daughter Waimarino and her mate Tanza, who through us getting into IronMaori and triathlon, it's become a normality for her, which is really awesome. She thinks nothing of it when we say you're doing the magic mile in 6 weeks, you can start running, and put that down, that's not healthy, and everything else that goes with that. So this is just to give a bit of context. This is me, 2009. And I thought I looked pretty cool in that top. That was a size 16 from a shop in Portero. We were going to Hens night, and the uniform was a white top and some blue jeans. And that was the only top I could get. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I actually can still fit that because it expanded that day, but it's gone back in. Thinking about triathlon, years ago, I'd taken part in the Kapiti Women's and the Scorching Bay. One of them was with workmates. We were just sitting around, should we do it? Yep, cool. I was the swimmer. I remember at Scorching Bay doing the swim and I had my togs on and my shorts on. Did the swim, got out thinking, please don't anybody know me, please don't anybody know me, because I was running along, and then I heard, go Nick! Oh no, didn't want anyone to know me, so there was that. And then I also did the Kapiti Women's, which I think back then was a 300-metre swim, which was huge. That was absolutely huge for me to be taking part of. How I got into IronMaori is my sister-in-law rang up shortly after the 2009 IronMaori. She'd been there that day and had gone to the dinner, and she rang us up and said, "Man, you would not believe what she'd just been to." She said, "There's these Māori people out there, you know, big, small, old, young," and it was something that she thought that we'd be keen to do. And as I think about it, I think my family's quite sneaky. Like when I was big, they used to really encourage me to go and do things. Like I'd go stay with my brother and they'd go, "Okay, let's go to the park, whānau," and we'd all go to the park, and then they'd do all these different activities. And I only clicked on later on that was them having my back. They were trying to get me active. So my whānau played a huge role in me doing the things that I've done and got into where I am. Also a huge effect on my whānau. I know Earl weighed in this morning, lost over 10 kgs. It's only a couple of kgs heavier than me, so that's motivation. It kills me though because he still has a sausage chisel at one night in his nipple game, as I have my wet bits. I did I was in the team the first year as a cyclist. I was lucky, our Auntie Mani gave me a bike that had been sitting in her garage. Another mate, Earl, came home one night and one of his mates had given a pair of bike pants, a bike top and some gloves. And then I think I just slowly started picking up different things, but I went and totally had nothing, and the reason why I was a cyclist was because my sister was a good swimmer and my other sister was a good runner, so that left me as a cyclist. Trained with Charles and Ria and Katie that year, so blind leading the blind, I think. We used to have picnics every 10K, we'd actually pull over, give a good feed, and then I remember those two, they had cleats on and I had the sneakers, and I noticed we'd be going along the motorway and we'd be coming up to the lights and those two would be going, keep green, keep green, and I'll be in my head going, go. So that was good fun. We learned a lot that year. There weren't too many, we didn't know too too many whānau in Wellington that were doing it, so there was like the 4 of us, I think at that time, and we met Para. He came and saved me one day. I thought I was pretty neat. We're going out to Tony, and you know, as you go around Tony, under the bridge, so you're heading out to Lower Hutt, we just crossed over that funny bit. I was at the back, there was Ria and Charles just at the back, and I heard my tyre go funny, and those two were ahead of me, and I thought, oh no, sweet as, I know how to change a tyre. So I didn't call out to them, I let them go. So I pulled up, and I just went round the corner a bit, because you know, you're on the main road, and I thought, sweet as, I'll undo it all. Half an hour later, I was sitting like this, and I was just like, I can't believe my mates didn't know. I can't believe it. And then I was getting all horeha, because the day before I'd been at a mate's house, he's a cyclist. He said to me, no, take this pump, it's better than your pump. So I ended up bringing up going, your pump's not working, you know, your tube's not working, everything else. Finally, after phone calls, Ria and them, it ended up that finally realised I was blind. So then they went to the petrol station, rang mates, you know, did it the old school ways, they used to look up the white pages or something. Finally got hold of me, they came back to get me, and I said, man, there's something wrong with this pump, there's something wrong with this tube. They came here, my tyre fixed in 2 minutes. So we would have been quite happy to shoot back to town, but Pada made us carry on and head out to the Haywoods and back. Yeah, so last year IronMaori, half in duathlon, met heaps more whānau last year. I loved it because that's what I love about it, is just meeting everyone and becoming friends. You know, Waimari, if you meet her tonight, she'll be your auntie by tomorrow, no doubt, and she'll be telling everyone about you guys. Also, we got to know Heather and them a lot better. We built relationships with the Hawke's Bay whānau, which has been awesome. So to me, what is IronMaori? IronMaori to me is about haora, as Timothy was saying, whakapanaingasanga, manaakitanga, having a good laugh, sharing our resources, sharing our knowledge. It's about our tikanga, you know, rolling how we roll and keeping it true to ourselves. It's about love and looking after each other, and of course it's about those races. And you know, you won't admit it, but you got mates and you do want to beat them. Yeah, it does happen. And this picture here is what we're all about. I think Terry Crawford and my brother Lee at the duathlon, I just think that's such a cool picture showing what we're all about. Okay, yep, and this PowerPoint's like this because I got an email saying you need to do this, this and this. Yeah, okay. Okay, yep. We know what the things are that are different. You got the band, you got people giving you lollies, people giving you water, everyone's just cheering you all on. Yep, sweet, this is us this year, Scorching Bay Triathlon, so we've come a long way. And TriPoneke is all about getting us in there, carrying on, not just doing our Māori events, but getting us all to all the other events and supporting each other. Yep, it's for everyone. Kia ora, don't be lazy, get out there. Mahis to everyone, of course, the Hawke's Bay crew up there, our TriPoneke whānau. We've got Sally and Carl, who are our kaitiaki for TriPoneke, our angels who look after us all the time. Pat and Pare Tumon, our kaumatua. There's Aaron, Kaipiki Poneke, Ginny Katare's got some swimming crews, sport coaching and cycling, and Bondi's got the spin classes, and our triathlon idols here, Kevin, Christine, Takawa, Margot, and Shane. Ka pai, that's it. Kia ora.